My name is Melanie Gladstone. I'm the teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing at Mountain View Elementary School. I first saw deaf and hard of hearing people that I really noticed in 8th grade, and my school, I think, had some sort of inclusion connection with the local school for the deaf. And I remember seeing hands flying across the cafeteria. So I went over, and of course I didn't know what was going on. I just spoke, saying, "Hi, I'm Melanie," and blah, blah, blah. And anyway, their interpreter very nicely started a weekly sign group for a few friends of mine who were interested in learning, and I just really fell in love with the language. I work with preschool through 5th grade, any students who qualify for deaf or hard of hearing services in the district, and that could be that they start right at 3 years old, or they transfer into the district from elsewhere, or they suddenly are found to have a hearing loss that's adversely impacting their education, and then maybe they qualify for services. Students are put into a gen ed mainstream class, but then they would come to my room or I would push into their classroom for their service minutes, and it could be in reading, writing, social emotional, or communication. What I enjoy most about my job is seeing language blossom. So a lot of kids come to school, a lot of deaf and hard of hearing kids everywhere in the world come to school with minimal to no language at all. And so to be able to witness the growth in the language is pretty exciting. I even keep a notebook in our deaf ed room called Happy Moments, so that when the world of deaf education seems tough or frustrating, we can remember those moments. At 5 years old, they should have a fluent language structure in their brain, ready to learn new words, ready to access academic level vocabulary. And so what we see with deaf and hard of hearing students is often they come to school without that. And so they come in at 3, and hopefully they've had the birth to 3 services, so they have gotten some language exposure in whatever language that may be, but they don't have a fluency in a language. So often we're starting at square one, and we could think of it as their birthday as their first day of school, or the first day that they are finally accessing language. It's like their birthday for their brain. Moments such